The first fight I ever got in, I was 5 years old, and I got in a fight with a kid whose name was Terrence Mack. Terrence was he was basically the neighborhood bully. I also went to school with him, and he always picked on me. Um, he always got on me for my name, my name. If you guys don't know what my name is Saze. That's actually how you pronounce it. My nickname is Saze. If you guys are wondering what my name is or what it means, my name means he who is loved by God. The reason for the name is because my mother wanted me to have a name that reaffirms my relationship with the Lord every time somebody says my name. I always got bullied because of the name. I remember I would always come home. I would be extremely unhappy, and my mom would be like, "Oh, what's wrong, Sazi boy?" I was like, "Well, Mom, Terrence beat up on me today in class, and I ended up getting ISS, and it honestly sucks getting bullied, especially getting bullied by somebody that's smaller than you. It makes you feel like a punk bitch." I was a relatively tall, thin kid. I had a big head. I was really, really skinny. Um, and I honestly, I hated getting picked on, and there was nothing I could do about it because I didn't know how to fight. Um, I'm pretty sure the second fight that I got in was that following summer from that school year. I was hanging with some friends of mine in my neighborhood, and pretty much like my big sister at the time. She lives literally down the street, and I was hanging out with her and another friend of mine, and Terrence and three of his boys walked up the hill, and they just started screwing with me because I was the kid in the neighborhood who always had all the good stuff. I had the newest bike, I had the newest scooter, I had all that good shit, and he took my bike. And him and his boys held me down, and they dragged me into my friend's garage. And then they beat up on me. And my friends went and got my mom's. And by then I had like a black eye. I had some bruising on my stomach. And my lip was busted. And I mean, as I say that, I don't think that, it was that bad. But as a 5-year-old kid, it was pretty deep. And I wasn't the only person that Terrence picked on. My friend Mahad, he's Somalian, and my friend would always get on him, especially just because he was a big kid. He's a whole lot slimmer now. I'm the youngest out of everybody that used to hang out in my neighborhood. Mahad, I think he's 21 now or 20, and we would always just hang out. And one day, Mahad was out cutting the grass because that was one of his chores. And Terrence and his older brother, his name is Ray, and a bunch of other dudes that used to pick on me as a kid. They walked up the hill and they started walking over Mahad's grass. Now, if you just cut the grass, would you want some ghetto niggas walking through your grass? I don't think so. So my friend Mahad goes off on him. He's like, "Yo, why the fuck you in my grass? Get off my grass, bruh." Well, they basically, if they jump him, beat him up in his front yard, and I felt so powerless because I had to stand there and watch one of my homeboys get the shit beat out of him by 5 dudes, and I couldn't do anything because I was little, and I hated it. I hated the fact that I couldn't do anything to help somebody that I called my friend. I couldn't do anything to help him from getting stomped on and beat on by 5 different people. And it's not a good feeling at all to feel powerless. I honestly hate that feeling. I hate not being able to help somebody. I hate not being able to change somebody or to change an outcome of a situation that somebody's in. I got pushed around as a kid. And not just by not just by people like that. I got picked on by this dude named Kevin. He's Mahad's next door neighbor. Kevin later got convicted of a crime and ran from the cops. and I don't know where he is now, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he's locked up. I remember he almost broke my jaw and two of my teeth. I got in a fight with him. His little brother tried to pick a fight with me, and I beat the shit out of his brother. And Kevin came down from his house, almost broke my leg, and beat me up. And it's hard being able to defend yourself if you don't have anybody to tell you how. I'm a 5-year-old kid who grew up in the suburbs of Atlanta. What the fuck do I know about fighting? Absolutely nothing. But as I've gotten older, I've come to realize what you have to do to bullies. You beat the shit out of them. I'm 17 years old. I'm 180 pounds. And I'm 6'5". You fuck with me, you die. Deuces.